post AB emotes in the chat because I don't have any. So I just have to see his face because my emote game fucking sucks. It's terrible. There they all are. Pop, 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 pop. Do you want to see something, AB? I made a special emote that I think we both could get usage out of. Where is it? I made this one. It's a hand tremor emote. I'm still waiting to get this approved. I've had no luck yet. But hopefully Twitch will allow me, because Twitch, let's be honest, Twitch not approving this emote is frankly a little ableist. I'm not trying to play that card, okay? But a doctor has said I have an essential tremor. A doctor. A real doctor. So by them not allowing me to express myself, it's frankly disgusting and gross, and it makes me want to piss all over myself because of how disgusted I am. Normally I wouldn't piss all over myself. Normally I wouldn't. I promise. But I just get so mad. I just feel like I have to piss all over myself with anger. And it's because of these. So you guys got to approve my shit. Okay. Can you do that for me? That would be beautiful. Thank you, Pooping IRL, for the 2 gifted subs. That's so very sweet and kind. You know, I don't want to I don't want to jump right into gross, top of the show, disgusting stuff. But I have to come clean a little bit about something. So I haven't streamed in a while. It's been like over a week. And I wanted to stream. Sometime last week, and I don't know what caused this, but I believe it was the day after my last stream. Well, no, here's what happened. I finished, I think, my last stream. That night, I went at 10:30 p.m. and I got a chicken sandwich. At 10:30 p.m. from the only place that was open at 10:30, which was Chick-fil-A, which closed at 11. So I got that 10:30 p.m. homophobic chicken, and it smited me down. I had such violent food poisoning. Homophobic chicken sandwich. Look, it is a case where you reap what you sow. And you reap what you sow, and the shit does flow. It does flow. I was wiped out. I was calling Sam for days on the couch. I was shivering. I was shaking. I was vomiting. Now, granted, 3 days before that, I ate the cursed cake. Could that be it? No. It was that 10:30 p.m. chicken. It was the chicken. I don't think it was the cake. There's no shot. That cake was just that cake is like a fine bottle of wine. The longer the sour cream is out, the richer the flavor profile. It's delicious. So, anyways, and like I said, I don't want to gross anyone out. I don't want to be disgusting, you know. S- But was it Mount Vesuvius and the toilet bowl was porcelain Pompeii? Maybe, maybe. But I recovered. I recovered after like 4 or 5 days. I was so stressed out. Sam was calling really stressed out because I was meant to fly to Georgia and to help her drive her brand new Subaru back from Georgia to Los Angeles, a 30-hour car trip. And like within 2 days before, I am in a cataclysmic state, smited down by homophobic chicken. Horrible. Too risky. You'd poop on the leather. Look, these were conversations that were had. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to I'm not going to sour cream coat it. Okay? So, I was really racing against the clock. I was slamming drinks. I was eating as much as I could. I I even, I went and bought a like full detox $20 smoothie like I was Nepo baby queen Haley Bieber. I went for it. And miraculously I healed. So let's see, it was, oh my god, Sharon for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Shout out.
Z here.
Chat's Z here is here. My sub count is broken. I've not received 27 subs. I don't know why it says that. But anyways, so I healed literally the day before I was meant to fly to Georgia. It was the day before. And I rushed to the airport that morning. I rushed to the airport, which would have been, let me look at the as a reminder, which was Thursday the 19th. I rushed to the airport. My flight's in an hour and a half. And thank you, Tabby Queen, for the sub. Thank you very much. I rushed to the airport. I'm panicking because I was flying American and they did not send me my flight information. The whole call right there, I'm panicking. I'm worrying. They did not. I'm checking my emails. It says I'm confirmed. It says your flight is confirmed. Here's the receipt. It gave me like the like the flight locator tag. There's a term for it. But they didn't send me a ticket. So I'm panicking. I get to the airport. I run inside. I'm messing with the kiosk for like 15 minutes. Someone comes over to try and help me. They couldn't get it to work, so they tell me to go to the counter. The woman is so irritated with me. I'm showing her my receipt. I'm like, my flight is at 10:07. My flight's at 10:07 today to Atlanta, Georgia. And the woman's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. I don't see your flight. I don't see you. I don't see you. Then she goes, sir, why are you here a week before your flight? And I go, wait, what are you talking about? She goes, you bought a ticket for Thursday, the 26th at 10 a.m. or 10:07. So I go, oh, of course, yes, that's right. Let me go just double check my information. I step away. In my head, I'm like, I am such a fucking idiot. I'm such an idiot. Keep in mind, Sam has already booked hotels. She's already booked hotels for us to get back to Los Angeles. Paid for. She's waiting. We're meant to leave the next day. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm such a moron. What happened was, I don't know if you ever have done this, where you go to book a flight on like Google, it'll just auto throw you in onto a calendar date. Uh, what happened was there was the same airline doing the same flight at the same time on Thursday, 10:07 Thursday, same flight. I saw that. I went, okay, great. American 10:07 Thursday flight. I went to the American page. And then when I went back, I think it auto jumped me a week ahead because I only booked this flight a few days ago. Common Google L? Yes. It's all Google's fault, not mine.
Let's look on the Google.
I'm just making that completely clear. It's not my fault. It's John Google's fault. It's John Google's fault. Everyone knows. So, I go back to the desk. I go, I'm really sorry to ask this question. I made a huge error. I have to be in Georgia. I know you guys have a flight today at 10:07 to Georgia. I accidentally bought the wrong one, but I have to be on that flight. Is there any way I could change the flight? She goes, I don't think I can pull that off. But I can try. It's going to be an extra $350. This is a one-way flight. I already spent $350. So this would be a $700 one-way flight to Georgia. And I like I said, all the hotels were, but I had no options. So I had to say yes. And she goes, also, let me tell you this. Once you pay for it, I can't tell you if I can even get you on this plane. I won't know until it's paid for because of the way our system is set up. I go, whatever, just do it. I have no choice. I'm an idiot. I didn't even tell Sam. Sam's texting me all this. How's the airport? How's it looking? I go, it's fun. She's like, afterwards, she was like, you didn't seem very responsive. You were so positive. I was like, yeah, things were great. She books the flight and then goes, all right, you're checked in. So I guess it worked. I don't know what would have happened if I guess I would have had to try and get a refund, which they could charge my card in 10 seconds. It'll take them probably weeks to give me that money back, but luckily I got it back. I had all this, by the way, all this time, all of the time that this was taking left me with 30 minutes to get onto the plane. I had 30 minutes. So I grabbed the thing. I'm sprinting down to get into the airport, get at my terminal, get all checked in. I'm running down. I rush through TSA and I'm running through TSA. The guy goes, what have you got in your pocket? I go, it's my plane ticket. And he gave me this look. He goes, and I show him, I'm like, it's my plane ticket. He goes, take off your belt. I take it off, and he goes, "Come over here." And he says, "Your now here's the thing. I set off alarm bells every time because unfortunately I don't have the emote approved. But whenever anybody asks me a question and they're looking to see, like a security guard or TSA agent or whatever, they look, one thing happens that I can't control, and it's my damn hand tremor. So if anyone is trying to assess threat levels, I walk up looking like if Shaggy Rogers starred in The Wire. I come running in, like I have my facial hair and stuff, and I'm like holding my plane ticket's in my pocket. And he's like, "Come over here." And then, but he said something somewhat flattering. He goes, "You have been tagged due for suspicious." Uh, he said, "A suspicious appearance and suspicious rear region. I need to check." I think he was saying I had a bit of a dumpy. Fat ass alert? Yes. "You got a sussy ass? That ass is sus?" He said he had to assess because my dumpy was a little too powerful. So, yes. The dumpy alert. Sorry, the machine detected high levels of dumpy. So I had to do the whole, and he was going. He was really going for it. And I'm sitting there like, at that point, I had like 10 minutes to get on the plane. He's taking his time. He's feeling it. It was an intimate moment with the TSA agent. I know, I've said in the past, I've said on stream, I'm very. Oh my God, Olivia Grace, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. 5 gifted subs for the dumpies. Thank you very much, Olivia.
Oh, we got a duck.
Frankie, thank you for the sub. So, I let him scan my dumpy, obviously. And I've said in the past, I like TSA normally. I like taking my shoes off in the airport because it makes me feel naughty. There's something about it, like I'm letting my dogs bark in public. Look at all these people. My little stinky toes are out. I get to flex my little toes. But this was a little much. This was a little too much. Jack Frizzy said same. See, I know people understand. There's something about just letting those toes free in the airport it's very calming. But anyways, I get on the plane. I'm literally last in line to get on the plane. I made it. I spent $700 on this stupid fucking flight. I walk up to my seat. There's 2 screaming children in my seat, sitting in my seat. And then this dad who is zoned out. We've been on the plane like 10 seconds. The dad is already gone. He's like, I'm like, "Excuse me, sir." I'm like, "Those kids are in my seat." And he's like, "Oh." And then he just picks them up like sacks of flour and moves them. would you be surprised to know that those kids screamed for at least an hour in my row? Screaming, bawling. What I would have loved to do is do it back to them. No one ever, like, the kids can give it, but can they like take that energy back? Like if you just outdo them, where you start screaming back and crying and pissing. No, they can't handle it. Yeah. What's funny is there was, and this woman, it was like the mom was across the aisle with the kids trying to calm them down, and then the dad sitting next to me zoned out. Oh my God, Katie from Dallas. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I was just in Texas, so I'll talk about it in a little bit. Thank you very much. Shout out Dallas gang. But yeah, the dad was just like zoned out. It was like the mom was like, "Come on, shh, come on, it's okay, shh, shh." And the dad is just watching her. Just, I'm like, "Come on, man, do something." I don't know. It was. Oh, and then at one point, the kid begged the dad to open like a thing of pineapple, and the dad kind of got it open, and then he gave it back to the kid, and the kid tried to pop the lid, and the lid, um, I'm sitting there, the lid pops and just, he goes, he looks over, he goes, "Oh, sorry about that, man." I'm just like, I am gone. I am just checked out. I, I I just took it. I took it because I had a flashback when I was a kid. I did that to a woman. Um, Probably when I was like 12. We were flying to England, and I was trying to eat um, salad. They gave me salad on the plane, and kind of some of the salad got kind of stuck to the plastic, and I was trying to get it out. And the same thing, I went a little too hard, and the woman next to me, same thing. So I had a little flashback, and I was like, that's been headed my way for about 14 years. So I took it. I took it, but there was one other woman in my row that was screaming kids, the parents, and then on the far, far side, one other woman who was probably about my age, I guess. And as we're getting up, the parents and the kids go, and then I just made eye contact with the woman who'd also been sitting in the row with me listening to these screaming children this whole flight. And we had this look. We shared a look that was just like, she looked at me and she went, it was very, we bonded. It was nice. I was like, yes, we know. We both just had to suffer for 4 hours because of that. And then I'm sorry to just do, I'm sorry that I'm just going on and on about planes. But who, I mean, look, if there's anything really unique to talk about, it's plane experiences. So we're walking off the plane, the two parents decide to put the kids on their suitcases, and they're rolling the kids. They're rolling the kids, riding the suitcase. And they're taking up the whole walkway. There's no one that can get past. And then the dad, this moment of karma, the dad gets stuck and just eats shit so hard. And he's got two suitcases. Suitcases fly. The kid flies off. The other kid flies off the other way. It was like a 5-car pileup with suitcases. And the dad is just like in the middle of the walkway. It was very cathartic. And no one saw it but me and the woman in my row who also had to deal with these two the whole time. It was beautiful. I didn't offer to help him up. I didn't offer to pick up his suitcase. I just stared and I watched him. I watched him flail like a beetle on his back, the same way he watched his children just cause chaos on this flight for 4 fucking hours. I just watched him. It was very good. So that's that. Seinfeld themed 10 hours. God, I wish. I wish. So anyways, I got off the plane and it was fine. You know, it was good overall. And yeah, we had a otherwise we had a pretty good trip. We drove for 12 hours the first day from Atlanta, Georgia to Oklahoma City. And then we drove 12 hours the second day from Oklahoma City to Flagstaff, Arizona. And then it was about 7.5 hours the third day from Flagstaff to Los Angeles. So it was a good time. I took some pictures. Did you like driving the Subaru? Yes. It was a great driving car. It was a lot of fun. Very comfortable. I'm really happy that Sam got that car, and I think she's over the moon about it, you know. It's a great car. Let's see. Right away, something, you know, that I'm going to miss so much. Something I'm going to miss so much is that great cuisine of the South. The great delicious cuisine of the South. I had an incredible breakfast. Take a look. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Pretty good, right? I gotta say, that's not what I was imagining. Todger? That looks like a different kind of milk. It's just some good old boy gravy, guys. I kicked off my morning. I was feeling so good. Compliments to the chef with the good old boy gravy. Delicious. Delicious. Thank you, Sharon, for the gifted sub. That ain't no gravy, bro. That looks like it's from the north? No, 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 no. This came straight from below the Mason-Dixon line, okay? I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. What if that's the only photo I took? Well, that was the trip. Good trip. Great trip. God, the memories will live a lifetime, won't they? Well, no, I'll be honest, though. This is something that Sam told me to try called, well, we stopped at this place called Bojangles. And they have a thing called a blueberry biscuit. And so that's what that is. That place was delicious. I guess this is what they normally look like, you know, something kind of like that. Whoever made this one, you know, really really put the full choosing my words. The full, in the words of Kid Cudi, the full spew on that one. But it was great. In the words of Kid Cudi, the full spew. The fast food is so good down there, though. It's so good. Because you got that. You've got God, we weren't able to stop at Waffle House. I wanted to so bad, but we were kind of low on time. But let's see what else. There's so much. Raising Cane's. There's oh, what's the other one? There was another one we passed. I'm trying to remember. Oh, what is it called? Did you go to Publix? Not this time. We've been there before. Cookout. Yes, Cookout. I've been to Cookout. Sam put me on all this stuff. Oh, the night before. Oh my God. The night before we left, we got dinner with Sam's parents. And we went and had, we went to this local restaurant and I got chicken and grits. And it was so good. It was so good. I would have gotten, you know, volcano ass again if it meant eating that chicken and grits one more time. You feel me? You feel me? A lot of junk food though. So the first day was good. The grits is the best part of the South. So I had never had grits until I met Sam. Changed my life and my arteries. Changed both. So this thing blew my mind on our road trip. This thing blew my fucking mind. We were driving through Memphis. And I'm sure some of you know about this, obviously. I knew about this, but I'd never seen it in person. This is like the eighth wonder of the world. The Bass Pro Shop Pyramid. Welcome to Sportsman's Paradise. The Mecca of our country, says Sharon. You can see this from so far away. We make fun of it here in Memphis too. This should never be a joke. This is a work of art. It should be treated as such. It's one of the most powerful things I'd ever seen. The Promised Land? Is that where you got that shirt? You best believe. At the pyramid. When Frank Ocean said working at the pyramid tonight, he was talking about Bass Pro Shop. You know that song? I had to stop. We had to stop and pay our respects to the Bass Pro Shop pyramid. We had to go. The choice is obvious, yes? This thing is huge. Look, you can see there's a viewing area up here. Little person. This thing is huge. I know some of you Memphis locals know about this. I just have to show this thing. I went inside. I was blown away. There's like live alligators in there. There's a bowling alley and like a restaurant and little rivers, and it's the most insane. And I know it actually, I did some research into the history of the pyramid. It used to be a basketball stadium. But apparently it was like kind of a nightmare. Memphis Grizzlies used to play there. Look at this thing. Oh my God.
What a proud, special, happy day this is in the history of Bass Pro Shop.
That's right.
Every person that's been a part of this project, they put their heart into this, and I just salute them, and I thank them all.
This truly is a dream come true.
It is.
Welcome everybody to your new Bass Pro Shop.
All right, welcome to your Memphis Bass Pro Shop, outdoor world.
Okay. This is inside. There's like trees. There's all these like stuffed birds all over, flying all around. All these little bodies of water all over the place. Does it have hunting arcade games? Yes, it does. Ten. They got Uncle Buck's fish bowl. Indoor shooting range. That's it's kind of like the Purge, actually. When the Northerners come. That's what they're referring to. When the damn tourists come in. They have a fucking hotel. I hope they show the hotel. Yep. You could stay in here. The hotel rates are not even bad. Like, to go stay in the pyramid, you can get kind of a good deal. Is this in the pyramid? Yes, look at it. You can overlook all of these tourists. From your hotel room, you could watch all these tourists who who ate a little too many blueberry biscuit. Let's see. Look at this. Pretty nice in the pyramid. It's like a tomb. Being like, you go here, you're like the modern day King Tut. You go in this pyramid, you get buried. This is like the 21st century version. Let's see, this is nice. 4 people. How much? 1,000 square feet. I feel like this place would be an ideal place in the zombie apocalypse. I had that thought. I had that exact thought. I was like, I could imagine like a level of Dead Rising or something where you go and you have to clear out the pyramid, or this is where you'd hole up. Like, if any of you guys are in Memphis and the zombie apocalypse happens, you go straight to the pyramid. Go straight there. They got guns. They got food. They got live animals. They got fishing. They got everything. Go right to the fucking pyramid. Oh my God. I had that exact, I was looking around like, oh my God, this is the spot. So if any of you guys, when the apocalypse happens, please save me a spot. If any of you guys can go and lock down the pyramid, I'll come meet you. I'll come on horseback. I'll come meet you. Let me in. You can trust me. Just hold me a spot. You have a perfect lookout up at the top of any approaching danger. Oh my God. I'm just trying to assess. See, look. 190 bucks. That's not bad to go stay in the pyramid. Great deal. Steel. They've gone down. Look at this. Is a fantastic deal. I would go stay here every night. If I lived in Memphis, what else do you do? Every weekend. Oh, I'm going back to the pyramid. I'm going back to the pyramid. Sorry. Thank you, Go Lucky Arrow, for the sub. I'm just fascinated by the pyramid. And so one thing, I was reading about it, right? I was reading about the pyramid. Apparently, get a load of this. Oh my God. There we go. The unbelievable true story of how the Memphis Pyramid became a Bass Pro Shop. It was nicknamed the Tomb of Doom. High strangeness marked the Memphis Pyramid from the start. Before the ambitious construction project for a towering steel pyramid on the banks of the Mississippi River broke ground in 1989, renderings included a glass elevator right to the top that never appeared, a Hard Rock Cafe, a college basketball hall of fame, or football hall of fame, and a shortwave radio station capable of bouncing the city's iconic blues and rock and roll sounds of the stratosphere around the world. Look at this is the way they're thinking. They're prepping this to be a zombie stronghold. Radio tower right at the top. The pyramid, some Memphians believed, would be the southern city's answer to the St. Louis Arch, drawing visitors by the thousands and providing a riverside monument to rally around. By the time the 321-foot tall building opened as a basketball arena in 1991, little remained of its original plans, save except the sixth largest pyramid on Earth and a mysterious crystal skull welded to its apex. Bro, they built this thing with a crystal skull. Yeah. A Memphis Pro Shop is like Indiana Jones status. That part is true, said Memphis Tourism CEO and President Kevin Kane, who has worked for the city's marketing arm since 1991. The crystal skull sort of became folklore at some point and grew from there, but it is true. Isaac Tigrit, who founded Hard Rock Cafe, put a crystal skull in there for mystic powers. It was removed. I guess he got it back. So, as of right now, the crystal skull has been removed, which I think is the only thing lacking on why this would be a good zombie stronghold, because it's sort of, I think it was creating a power of sort of a protective power around it. Why they remove it? That's what I want to know. I might write a paper about this. If you write a paper about this, I would love to see that paper. Dude, look at this. The Tomb of Doom cuts an imposing figure through a foggy Memphis night in the early 1990s. Look at this thing. The Bass Pro Shop Tomb of Doom, bro. This thing is crazy. It's the sixth largest pyramid of the world, and they're using it to sell commemorative t-shirts and like duck calls. Tomb of Doom, a Knives Out special. I do declare. It appears to me that a crystal skull has appeared to have disappeared from this exact location. Free of its mystical burden, the pyramid began life as a basketball arena, though perhaps not without retribution from Tigrit. On opening night, the building's toilets simultaneously overflowed, causing a flood in the basement. For 12 seasons, the pyramid would play host to a gallery of basketball stars like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and hometown hero Afreni Penny Hardaway. On the hardwood, the building's near vertical stands and imposing structure gave way to a nickname, the Tomb of Doom. I'll show you guys what it looked like in there. Memphis Grizzlies Pyramid. I'm trying to get a gauge for one. Guess this was them building it. Was this inside of it? Yep, the pyramid. There it is. So you can kind of see the curved ceiling there. Thank you, Bad Gallery, for the sub. Pretty crazy to see it like this compared to when they filled it up like this. They stuffed it with all this crap. The first time I hit the floor there, it felt special because we had never seen anything like it. Recalls Hardaway, a four-time NBA All-Star, now serving his third season as his men's basketball coach at his alma mater, the University of Memphis. As a basketball arena, the pyramid was out of this world. It wasn't natural. It wasn't normal. It was loud because of how the sound went to a point in the top of the arena. We had a humongous home court advantage. Hardaway remembers the thunderous din of the crowd in his first game at the arena. Memphis fans, 21,142 strong, filled to the rafters. The crowd was extremely loud that night, and the arena was state of the art. The Pyramid continued to host University of Memphis basketball games, often ranking among the top programs nationally in attendance while filling its cavernous hold with fans clad in the school's colors blue and gray. But by the early 2000s, a new era was dawning in Memphis. The city had swung and missed on an NFL expansion team in the 90s, blah, 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 blah. What happened to the pyramid? Lennox Lewis versus Mike Tyson. Let's see. So this was in the pyramid. That's crazy. The whole damn universe came here. Let's see. I want to see... I want to see what happened to it. Everyone seemed to love the pyramid back in the day. I guess when they decided to move the basketball team, several months later, Bass Pro Shops founder and Forbes billionaire Johnny Morris, Forbes, so this is a puff piece, found himself hiking to the top of the silent steel sentinel where Bob Seger's voice echoed that night. As he looked down from the rafters, visions of a cypress swamp began to fill his mind. He should have talked to his therapist about that. Just being at a Bob Seger concert and being like, I'm seeing swampland in this pyramid. Well, anyways, you get the gist. God, look at this mock-up drawing. This is great. This is the scribbles of a madman. This is the scribbles of a modern-day Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane 2 needs to be about the guy who built the Bass Pro Shop pyramid. Imagine some guy in the rafters watching this and being like, this, nah, this. So anyways, that's that, y'all. That's the Bass Pro Shop pyramid. Got on a little bit of a tangent. Nature was healing. I love that you went on a tangent about Memphis. Look, this thing blew my mind. I walked in and I was stunned. I mean, it's incredible in there. I just, next time I need to plan the trip so that we stay in the hotel, because I think there's also a restaurant up here. I want the full experience. Yep. The lookout at the pyramid. Apparently this is at the top. Yeah. I need the full spew, so to say. I need the full spew, I believe. So then, anyways, we kept we kept going, and then, we drove down, like I said, Oklahoma City. We didn't see much there. We drove through Texas. They tried to rival the pyramid a little bit, but they couldn't. They couldn't. They tried. With the Second Amendment cowboy. They tried to entice me a little bit here with the Second Amendment cowboy. But it's no pyramid. Come on. God, I used to live there. Oh yeah? You lived right inside the Second Amendment cowboy. There's actually, it's like the castle at Disneyland. There's a small room right in his heart. Right in his lung cavity. Inside him, yep. Not many people know this. There's an apartment complex? Oh yeah, right inside. Good rent. Yep. The Second Amendment cowboy isn't even holding a gun, guys. Look at it. He doesn't even have a gun. He's just sharing the good word. So we drove past this guy. Did you see the Cadillac Ranch? Yes, we did. We drove past this old thing. Bunch of garbage. Bunch of littering. People just littered a bunch of garbage out here. Oh, shout out. Steph Curry, Michael Jordan. Right there. Bunch of trash. Hi, John Chessman says, hi, Ian. Hi, John Chessman. How you doing? I have a hot piece of information. We got barbecue in Texas from this place. The barbecue we get here is better. I'm sorry. Hot take. But we stopped at the highest ranking barbecue place in Amarillo, Texas, and it wasn't as good as this place in Los Angeles that we always get our barbecue from called Bloodsoe's. I'm sorry, but the Texans failed us. They failed us on that one. I was really hoping. Nothing in Amarillo is good. Thank you, Sharon, for the gifted sub. Thank you. You're in Amarillo, though? That might be an issue. I don't know. What's the vibes? Amarillo sucks, says Papa Lene. See, this isn't news to me. Bloodsoe's learned barbecue in Texas. Well, you know what? That might be true. They say it the white way. Am I supposed to say Amarillo? Is it Amarillo? Or Amarillo? I'm gonna say Amarillo anyway. Sorry. I've been to the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid. I've been blessed. I say it the way I want. I've been bassed. Sriracha, good. Thank you for the sub. Life of the True Brexit Geezer.
A true Brexit geezer.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was blown away by... Okay, we're off Texas because the barbecue... I'm sorry. The barbecue is... we're moving on. Oh my God. Sriracha, good. 10 subs.
A true Brexit geezer. A true Brexit geezer.
We got a true Brexit geezer in here. Thank you so much. I'm going to hit some sriracha later in your honor. Going to have a sriracha enema tonight. I don't know if anyone is from Flagstaff, Arizona. We loved Flagstaff, Arizona. It was so nice. It was so pretty. We got in our hotel room. When we woke up, it was beautiful.
Suck me like a Hoover.
Oh, that was the wrong button. Oops. Anyone here from Arizona? I'm asking unironically. Yes. H3 Twitcher is from Flagstaff, they say. Flagstaff is really cool. We woke up and this was our view outside of our hotel room. It was beautiful. It was so nice. It reminded me of where I grew up. I grew up in Tahoe. It was very similar. It felt very, very reminiscent. That small town, snowy. We went and got some pizza that was incredible, amazing. All the trees. It was so nice. It was really nice. We loved it. Shout out. I also posted this on my story. Beautiful bathroom art. This was in Albuquerque. Beautiful, beautiful art in Albuquerque in the bathroom. Show women too. Yep. There was... Let me find it. Because Sam and I both went to the bathroom and we both took pictures of the sign. We didn't realize. We both came out and were like, you gotta see this. Well, I can't find it. I'm trying to find the picture. I can't find the other one. Why am I struggling to find it? I don't know. I don't know. There's like a mirror one. I'd ask Sam, but by the way, she's got her friends over because it's Sam's national holiday today. It's Bachelor premiere night. It's Bachelor premiere night, so she is out in the zone. She's watching The Bachelor. Yep. This is, yes, Sam's holiday. Can we have a watch party? She said before that she said earlier today that she's thought of like doing a watch along for Batch. if any of you guys would have any interest in that. Because Sam knows everything. Sam knows Bachelor characters the way like sixth grade me like knew all of the Pokemon. It blows my mind. Her and her friend are like super fans. Do this season 2. This main guy's mid as fuck. Yeah, I've watched a little bit with Sam. I don't really watch it, but I'll go in because this is the night. This I love this night because Sam does a nice spread of cheese, and I'll go out and I'll just grab cheese like a little rat, and then I'll go back into another room. But this is great. This is cheese night, so I'll go load up on cheese. Charcuterie, right? Yeah, she makes insane charred coochie board. And that's what I love. So, but I know just a very small amount, but the guy I remember him from the past season, in that I remember that he was not very memorable. Is that yep. Sam goes, I'm not letting you have cheese next time unless you watch it with me. I just don't want to watch it. I really don't want to watch it. I tried to get her to watch Last of Us last night. And I'm like, watch the first episode. I'm going to go shower. Come back and then we can watch the next one. I come back in 5 minutes. She was like, it was too boring. I had to turn it off. Heartbreaking. Sam hates anything with a plot. If you tell me if you tell Sam it has a plot, out. Sam hates plot lines. How does she like Ozark then? I don't know. Ozark is like the outlier. I have no idea. I don't know how Ozark pulled it off. But then we kind of just, I'm like, I'm not going to make you watch this, but don't make me watch Bachelor. We'll trade. She likes Last of Us. She just doesn't know it. Next week, I want to do I have an idea for a stream. It could be complete. It could be bad. I haven't fully planned it out. I have to map it out. But I want to do a Last of Us simulator stream, essentially, with Sam. I'll bring Sam in, where it will almost be like Dungeons and Dragons or something, but it will be like a zombie simulator. So we'll make decisions, and the chat can also make decisions. I'll run polls and stuff. So like, you guys can decide, do we take the left door, the right door? I'll do it all in Photoshop. And it's like, we'll have X amount of bullets. We'll have like a med kit. Well, I have like kind of this vague plan. It's gonna take a lot of planning. I'm gonna figure it out. But we're gonna do costumes. We're gonna do all that. Hopefully next week, because I am feeling really pumped about Last of Us. I love Last of Us. I love the games. So I need to figure out how to, like, the mechanics of it, because I want you guys to also be able to, like, maybe if like someone subs, they can spawn an item or a zombie or an extra bullet, or make something happen that'll be integrated into the story. I don't know. I gotta think it through. But I'll plan something. I'd like to do that next week. So we'll work on it. So not like a D&D campaign, because if you're aiming for that, you should look into Pathfinder and using that as a basis to make your Last of Us campaign. I could look. Okay, let me save that. Thank you, Avery. I'll look into it. Like I said, I haven't fully decided in my head how it'll work, but I think I don't know. I want it to be something a little more interactive, I guess, than just playing the game. So we'll see. What about the Harry Potter game, Ian? It's 70 hours. I hear there's a little controversy with that. I hear there's a little controversy going on with the Harry Potter game. Just a little bit of controversy. I don't just pirate the game. Alex, I don't even use ad blocker because I'm a good boy. Except for when I got exposed earlier today for using ad blocker. Allegedly, it wasn't me. Someone else did that on my computer. Hassan is going to play and raise funds for trans charities. Yes, I've heard there's been some people seem to be torn, because I get some people want to play the game. I know some people want to play the game and use it to raise money for charities, but then I saw other people saying to just play a different game. I saw like a lot of arguing happening over this game. There's literally trans characters in the game and trans people made it. The controversy is dumb. I mean, I don't know. I see both sides, because obviously like it's still an IP that belongs to a person who has sort of become a figurehead of anti-trans rhetoric. So I understand why people would be averse to playing it. I'm going to figure something out. I want to do a stream when the game comes out, but I don't know if it will be the game. I'm thinking on it. I don't know if I'll play the game. You know what I thought is I thought hypothetically in a video game, or wait, if I'm not, I don't want it to be that if I'm actually talking about a video game, then I just say in real life, hypothetically, if people were torn about playing the game, if people wanted to play a game, hypothetically, that they didn't want to promote, hypothetically, I feel like an idea would be to in real life, in a video game, in Minecraft, do a segment when playing a hypothetical video game where they try to find as many glitches as possible, hypothetically, in a video game, because not only are they playing the game for charity, but they're also generating clips, hypothetically, allegedly, that make the game look as shitty as possible. Hypothetically, allegedly in a video game, and I'm not talking about a game specifically. I'm just saying, if you were worried about promoting a game, you could make a segment out of it that makes the game look as shitty as possible and sort of be advertising a game in a way that makes it look fucking terrible, allegedly. I'm not talking about anything particular, though. Death and Antics, thank you for the Prime subscription. Anyways, that's enough about Mr. Potter and his antics. What are we talking about? I don't even remember. You guys want to see my biscuit? Noah XDXD, thank you for the Prime sub. Bojangles, put it away, dude. I'm just showing off my Bo biscuit. Okay, so anyways, what was I talking about? One thing I noticed on this road trip home is that there were a lot of very interesting billboards we passed. I love those billboards, like way in the middle of nowhere. I thought I took a picture of, oh, it might be on Sam's phone. There was some, let me see if I had a photo of any of them. They'll advertise, there'll be like 15 billboards advertising one of these like little stops in the middle of nowhere, and it'll be like, we've got stuff for dudes, and it'll be a picture of a gun, and it'll be like, we got stuff for the ladies. It'll be a picture of like a blanket, and just then these like crazy, we saw this crazy Obama billboard that had like a swastika on it. Don't have a photo of that one. But I'm trying to find some. I'm trying to find some of the ones we saw. I can't find an example. But anyways, it'll be like a bunch of these in a row, you know, all advertising the same thing. I don't know. We kept seeing all these billboards. But I had an idea because some of these I'm like, did they even, there were a couple billboards way in the middle of nowhere. And I'm like, did anyone even, what does it cost to pay for, like, I feel like no one even paid for this billboard. I think they just threw it up and no one would even know. No one would even care. But I was like, what if we got a Worldwide Wasteland billboard? What should be on the billboard? I want to brainstorm because I feel like we can find a really, really, really fucking cheap billboard in the middle of nowhere. It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. We can find a billboard just like some random road in Montana or just somewhere. But I want to find a billboard and I want to find something to put on the billboard. I'd love suggestions from you guys as well. So I am going to actually, let's see. I'm going to make a channel in the Discord. And once again, for people who are not in, feel free to join the Discord. There's a channel called Billboard Hunt. We're going to try and find a good billboard, but also feel free to post your billboard suggestions, okay? And I don't want to pay, I don't care. It could be, like I said, it could be the most middle of nowhere, no one will ever see it bullshit billboard. But it's still a billboard. And it could be anything. It could be a photo of me looking disgusting. I don't know. It could be just a picture of my smiling face. I don't know what it could be. We'll have to brainstorm. We'll have to figure it out. Someone suggested the Ark from Stormwatch. That's a wild billboard. Sam also said she's going to help me find something. She said she'll help me source one as well. I want to find a nice little billboard. This someone said in the Discord, this screenshot, that would be pretty good. And just the URL right at the top, that'd be fun. God, it's a terrifying photo. I shaved the mustache, by the way. It's time. The stash is gone. The stash is gone. It's been too long since Top Gun came out. I like that suggestion. That one's fun. I like the Ark. Maybe we can combine these. Thank you, Sharon, for the gifted sub. Thank you very much. A pair of piss hands for the billboard. Somebody ban Nicole. Don't ban them. I'm kidding. Don't ban them. But they should be banned. I wash my hands. I've proven it time and time again.
You're kidding. You can't hatch. I'm going to be defending myself with facts.
Oh, you know what could be good? I did this meme. I did this thing one of the last streams because I said I had a deviated septum and I kind of photoshopped my nose. And I want to do a stream where I Photoshop myself as with chat's input, the ultimate alpha sigma male. That could be good if we do that. I want to take pictures and do like a character creation. But that could work for a billboard. Let's see. What's the normal 8 feet wide? Huh. I'm looking at billboard information. How big is a billboard? Typically 14 feet high and 48 feet wide. Okay. Um, 14 feet high and 48 feet wide. Oh my God, that seems wrong. Bat Dance was robbed. You want that on the billboard? A still from the Come With Me music vid, no context. We could kind of do just like a general like I could clean up this image maybe and then add it's just the most clusterfuck. Like just oh whoops. I could just throw in everything. I'll make it nice and pretty, you know? This would mean nothing to whoever. I want to know who. I'll buy a billboard for like $500 in the middle of nowhere, and just nobody will see it, and except for a couple people driving by, and they'll be like, "What the fuck am I looking at?" I mean, if I move, I could move the arc over. If I put the arc over here, I would clean it up, obviously, but something like it's too messy. Too messy. Too messy. Needs more. We'll throw the Bass Pro Shop pyramid in there. That'd be good. Trying too hard, I feel that too, gullible giraffe. I feel that too. Now this has Jai Paul vibes. Dude, I wish. Now that's if I can achieve that, that's the highest compliment. If you need help, I'm a graphic designer. Look, if you have any ideas, you could submit them in the Discord. I'd love to see. I will show. If you guys have any suggestions, I will show any of them on the next stream. Here, let me throw this in one more time. Any suggestions, throw them in the Discord. I'll show whatever. This comes from Certified Pussy Boy on the Discord. We got the Activia. Shout out. I would want to change this in the font, though, to say, like, Nepo. Or, no, the Danon would be Nepo, and then this would be, like, the Worldwide Wasteland Twitch. That would be good. Someone in chat, just put D's in impact font. D's could be good. Nepo is our home. I like what I like where your guys' head is at. I'm liking the energy. We are very smart. We have some of the best, the brightest minds at work here at Worldwide Wasteland. Some of the smartest, some of the brightest. I'm just looking through my Worldwide Wasteland like photo folder. Let's just put Ruben trying to eat that fucking cake like a little goblin, little gremlin monster. Sicko. He's a fucking pervert. Sicko. It's disgusting. What else we got in here? What else we got? Just a picture of beans on toast. Got my Nepo baby folder. I should put me with Haley Me and the Beebs. Two icons. I should do this and then all of the Nepo babies in a big circle behind me. And then the URL right down to the bottom. Like the gang pulling up behind you? Yep, the homies. All my pals. I don't know. We'll think on it. But I just wanted to introduce this concept. And if you guys have stuff, feel free to suggest it once again in the Discord, and I will show everything. Let's see what we got in there right now. Okay. Someone said this. What is popping out? Is it just like cloves of garlic? Or those fingernails? Does this encapsulate the spirit of the channel? Maybe. CL said recreate this. I kind of love this idea. As a billboard, I'm on the phone. This is beautiful. I could recreate the lighting. We have to wait until Coachella 2024. That's true. We do have to wait. Live to Party has this beautiful suggestion. This is like King Kong 2. They're going to send in cats and little... Or Stuart... See, you need to add Stuart Little in his little plane. And he has a rat trap attached to the bottom like a machine gun. It is beautiful. Yes. It's very beautiful. It is very beautiful or something. It's very beautiful. All right. Certified Pussy Boy. Once again, coming with the heat. www logo down at the bottom. This is beautiful. And I don't see this being any sort of copyright issue or trademark or anything showing the Bass Pro Shop logo. I think I should be fine. People will drive past this and be like, why is Eddie Burback floating above the Bass Pro Shop pyramid? What's he doing up there? I don't know how he got up there. Someone just suggested a picture of Guillermo del Toro. Not against that idea. I think that would really bring a lot of awareness to the brand. I think it would be very strong. Someone suggested this picture of Joe really just slamming the glizzy. Sorry, I got lost in a train of thought. I just saw this picture and I started thinking about my blueberry biscuit. Sorry. It's just, this is where my mind went for a second. Anyway, shout out Joe. Shout out to Joe. Comrade Casey with a suggestion. Let's see. Let's see. Shot on iPhone. I love the rolling green hills. Unfortunately, Comrade Casey, as for this character right here, I do not have the intellectual property rights for this character. I do not hold the rights to this character. Therefore, unfortunately, I don't think I could put this person on a billboard. I do not know who this is. That dude looks familiar. Don't know who he is. Don't know who that person is. Send on iPhone is provides. I think that's powerful. Sharon suggested wiggle icon. Which, everyone shout out to Wiggle Greg, who's been through a lot. Unfortunately, I don't think I could just show Wiggle Greg. Does it? I don't know if it will capture the end one. Kind of look like Asmongold a little bit. Let's see. See these. I'm impressed. It's just Biggie Cheese on a onesie. Is this the billboard? This is it. This is the billboard. Okay. I think that captures the elements of the channel very well. Let's see. I'm looking. Oh, this is good. This is fun. I would hate to have this rat. Well, actually, Remy, I wouldn't hate to have Remy controlling me. I'd more be scared because he's violent. I saw what he did to Stuart Little. Violent. This is fun. This is fun. This was made by Camille. Thank you, Camille. Dane to Epic has this one. Take the Bass Pro Blue Pill. Expand your mind. Working at the pyramid. That's a good one. I like that. Have I been muted this whole time? Oh my god. We were all just listening to Frank anyway. I've been muted the whole stream. I was saying I would have told Sam to keep driving if the pyramid looked like this. There's nothing in there but horror and sadness. And great terrors, the likes of which Dante couldn't even conceptualize. If you go in that pyramid. It's like the worst version of like the gaping Astro World entrance. Dante's E Inferno? Yep, that's right. That's right. Here's one. Will soy face for subs? Worldwide Wasteland. I love the touch of the little bit of stroke on the Heinz baked beans, but you got those classic beans. I look at the way those shadows sit. I would check this out. Reverse Bjork, thank you. I did just say I would soy face for a sub. God, it's so debasing. It's humiliating. My parents would disown me if they knew. If they knew what was happening over here. How long we going tonight? Not much longer. I think we're winding down. I just wanted to put forward this idea about the Billboard, and then on the next selling your body for subs, I'm ashamed. Ian needs a cheese break soon. That's true. That's true. I'll compile, if you guys submit any more, I will compile all of them. And then we'll see where everyone's at. Well, I want to see what everyone thinks might be the better one. Maybe I'll make one too. Comrade Casey says, caught this fish today in Memphis. Bass bro. I hope you put it back. It's a beautiful fish. Should not be taken out of its natural habitat. It's a beautiful fish. Just throw it some blueberry biscuit. Ray says, so rare. Yes, would be Tom Nook would sell this to you for 15,000 bells. But you shouldn't. Bring it to the museum instead. It's an artifact. Did I have anything else I needed to ask you guys to do? I have things to ask. Okay, I have one more thing. I'll throw it in at the end, but I'll mention it at the top of the next stream too. I want to start doing something. Once again, it all relates back to the Discord. I want to start doing something called Fucked Art Fridays. Okay? Fucked Art Fridays. I feel like people normally showcase fan art that is really good. I want to see the fucking worst art that you can possibly imagine. Like the worst shit that you can put together. This week we can do it about, or can we get an example? Well, just look at. If the best of your art ability is like this isn't that good, right? This is fine. if you want to this week, and I'll participate in future ones, where we can pick a subject and we could all draw it or whatever. But if you want to draw something related to the channel, this might actually tie into the billboard. I could take some of the art you guys do. Maybe I can put them all on a billboard. That could be fun. So draw the worst drawing you can of me, or something related to like the set or whatever, the logo or whatever you got. And there's a channel in the Discord. There's an art channel. So if you want to just submit it in the art channel, I will compile them. Once again, I will show them on the next stream. Okay? So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. I would love to see. And you could make me look as monstrous as possible. Doesn't matter. I think I'll show these when Sam comes on stream next time. Next time I'll bring Sam on stream as well. And we'll hang out and talk to you guys together and chat. I need to I gotta get some equipment so that she can join us and have her own microphone and all that. So that will probably be, let's see, today's Monday. I would probably stream with Sam, I feel like maybe Thursday. Maybe we'll play our first round of Boo Boo Tofu Nobu with New Music Friday, which would be Thursday at 9 p.m. Or we might do a Friday. I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated. But thanks again for tuning in, y'all. And thank you for your billboard suggestions. We're going to get a beautiful billboard. We're going to get a beautiful... Did you hear the Charlie Welcome to My Island remix? Is that the Caroline Polachek song? Did it come out? It is? I haven't heard it. I saw it getting teased. Oh, there it is.